So, mental distance. Christ, see, had that. He was so close to the Father that he didn't lose faith. He didn't get angry. He didn't become resentful. He watched. And if he could help, he did so. But he didn't get involved in things the way in the normal sense of the word. So in that regard, you could say that he was a bit distant. But he had compassion, didn't he? He had great compassion, but it wasn't worrying and wringing his hands and getting upset and so on. But because he was distant to what was out there, he was closer to God. And from what he knew in his heart came forth good, and the good held it back. Here's another way of putting it. When you are close to what you know in your heart, closer to God, closer to the kingdom of God, actually, there's a little distance. And the good that comes from within puts up an invisible force field, and it keeps out the bad. So you need to find that. And that's one of the reasons why I have made the meditation, because it helps you to get started. See, you're so used to being lost in things, you so quickly get caught up in things, you so quickly react to things that you react before you even have a chance to catch yourself. There it is. So you need to be able to stand back enough so that you can catch yourself reacting, or just before the moment that you react. See, you're outside of time. Your soul is outside of time. And just before you would have reacted, you watch, and then you don't. Just before you would have got upset, you watch. You see it coming, and you let it pass, and you don't become upset. See? All right, I've said enough. So the meditation that I have, I think it's helpful to help you get started in doing what I was just talking about. And the meditation is free at the website, sheddingshackles.com. And there you can listen to it. You can download it. You can, there's also a number you can call and listen to it on the phone, on your telephone. See, so it's really, really nice. And you can watch it too. It's on YouTube. So, but give it a try, would you please? And I don't add anything to it. I keep it simple. See, if I added a little emotion to it, or added a little bit of some kind of temptation, or if I added something, a little bit of spice to it, then you could get caught up in that. So I kept it simple so that you can use it without getting caught up in it. You don't want to get caught up in it. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you got caught up with it. You're better off being caught up with it than being caught up in something else. But you don't want to get caught up at all. You want to be free. See, that's how Christ said, who the Son of Man sets free is free indeed. And how do you become free? Well, there's a lot of aspects of it, but one of them is not to be caught up in things. See? Free from them. So, give it a try. And I think you'll be glad you did. And so ideally you do it before before you're upset, before you need it. But the way we are, we have to go through life, all of us, and we make mistakes. We make a lot of mistakes until we hit rock bottom, and then we cry out for answers. All right, so you hit rock bottom, and so now you're probably, whatever it is that's gotten to you, you're probably all upset by it. Okay. So it makes it a little harder to get started, but maybe not. Maybe it's not harder because now you see that there's something wrong with being upset. You see that you can't really love others or be helpful to them when you're upset. And you also see that there's really no love out there in the world. So you, you can stop looking to other people and resenting them when they don't have it for you, or they have love for you, but then their love doesn't make you any better. Instead, just take a middle step back and realize that love must come from your Creator. And when you find it, you found everything.